All right, estamos en vivo. We are live. Let's get the audience in. One person. Let's go. Let's get some people.
Yes.
If you're in here, drop a comment. Stay tuned. Definitely gonna stay tuned for tonight's live Chapapa TV. But I got my boy Los hosting. So you guys know Los. Tenemos Michelle esta noche. We got the
Hola.
drinks. What are you guys drinking tonight? ¿Qué estamos bebiendo?
Agua.
Agua. Ok, yo respeto eso. ¿Y tú, Michelle?
Yo, no, todavía no estoy bebiendo nada. Ahora.
Agua. Cool. Okay. Cool. Got my boy Jason here. What's up? Thank you. Stay tuned. If you join in, drop a comment. Let me know you're here with me. Let me know what you're doing this Sunday night, what you sipping on. Thank you for pulling up. Yeah, I see who's on the panel with me. Finally, after all this time, I got Los here. About time. Right, Los?
Let them know that if they have any questions that they would like us to ask them, they can always leave them in the comment box.
Definitely. We're waiting on one more guest. Right now. And yeah, any questions you guys ask, I asked that it's super chatted for it to get to the top. Definitely. Blue Vega, que lo que, saludos. You're gonna enjoy the show tonight, man. Make sure you share it with the other fellas. Definitely gonna enjoy the show tonight. Wait for a few more people. Ahora, Michelle, estamos esperando un poco más gente entrando. Ahora para nosotros se pasa hablando. But anybody who's watching this live after, thank you. Welcome. You guys already know Los. Los is a tour guide here, living in Santiago, Dominican Republic. And he helps me out a lot to whenever I need to travel, make some of these videos. I book his services. I ain't gonna tell you I go by myself. I book Los's services. So definitely you guys check him out, check out his channel. Los Adventure Time, that's it right there. Got this guest for me, Michelle. And let's hit him with the entrance real quick. All right, Los. So before we get started, I want you to just tell everybody who may be new to the channel, watching this live for the first time, tell them a little bit about your channel, because this video is going to be up here for a while to come.
Well, welcome to you all. Good evening to everybody in this live. It's your boy Los Adventure Time. Your favorite tour guide from Santiago. And nothing. We have some questions. We actually have two ladies joining us tonight, and we're gonna be asking them a few questions that some of you expats living in DR or anybody that is willing to come to the Dominican Republic might be interested in. So, yeah, with the help of Chapapa TV, we'll come up with a nice live tonight.
All right, perfect, man. Speaking of nice live, shout out to the first super chat of the evening, Teddy KGB.
Oh, my boy KGB.
Shout out to you, Teddy. First super chat of the evening. Thank you. You're gonna love this topic we got going on. Wait for a few more people to get in, but yeah, you guys heard Los. Tour guide services throughout the Dominican Republic. Tonight, he's going to be leading this conversation for you guys. So, Los, if you want to present Michelle. So, Los speaks English and Spanish for any of you guys wondering, fluent in both. So, we're going to have Los introduce the first guest. Still waiting for the second one. She's on Dominican time. So, Los, go ahead. You and Michelle.
All right, everybody. So, this beautiful lady right here, her name is Michelle. She is living in Santiago currently, and she's gonna be one of our special guests. She's gonna be answering a few questions, and she does not speak English at all. So I'm gonna have to translate everything I'm saying to everybody right now, so she can understand what we're saying. So nada, Michelle, te acabo de introducir. Dile hola a la cámara, a la audiencia.
Hola.
Eres una invitada especial en la noche de hoy y nada, esperando a las otras chicas para que entren en el live, estaremos haciéndote algunas preguntas y nada, esperemos que te sientas cómoda.
Gracias, gracias. Muchas gracias por la invitación.
Perfect. You guys watching live or watching after, be nice. Very beautiful, kind. Agreed to sit down with us, help us dive into the culture a little bit more, the way of thinking. And for those of you who are returning to the channel, new to the channel, this is not what Chapapa TV is about, but every now and then I like to have conversations and open to the people to get a sense of different things while living in the Dominican Republic. And tonight is how relationships are formed between women and man and women, foreigner and Dominican and foreigner. So I really wanted Stephanie to get in here before we get started. Pero Michelle, or you know what, guys, I'm gonna talk English for you since you know we got two English speakers in here. Los, can you ask Michelle to tell us a little bit about herself?
Nada, Michelle, vamos a empezar contigo. And in just a few minutes, Freed, we are going to have a special guest coming in.
Okay.
She's just getting ready now.
Okay. Dominican time. Listen, before you guys listen, there is such thing as island time. But imagine island time with Dominican time. So island time is when you chilling, you're like, yeah, I ain't gotta rush. And the Dominican time is like, you really ain't gonna rush.
Yeah, you have no idea. But getting started, Michelle, que si te puedes presentar, puedes decir algo sobre ti, a la audiencia.
She's here right now.
All right.
Hello.
Hello, Rose. ¿Cómo estás?
Todo bien.
Qué bueno, qué sorpresa.
So, to everybody, this beautiful lady right here is Rose. She's currently living in Santiago as well. She's one of our special guests. She does speak English, and nothing. We are only missing Stephanie, which is in Dominican time.
Stupid Dominican.
So say hello to the camera, to everybody.
Rose, usted, dile a todo el mundo hola.
Hola.
I'm sorry, I can't listen.
Okay, you can't hear?
Give me a minute.
Yeah, turn it right. All right, so while we give her a minute, Los, if you continue telling us, Michelle.
Entonces, Michelle, una pequeña presentación. Háblanos de ti, qué te gusta, qué haces, trabajas, no trabajas. Cuéntanos un poco de ti para que la audiencia te conozca.
Bueno, como todos saben ya, mi nombre es Michelle, vivo en Santiago, trabajo, todavía no estudio, pero pronto lo voy a hacer. Vengo de un pequeño pueblo llamado Las Matas de Santa Cruz, que está localizado en Montecristi, República Dominicana. Me gusta mucho bailar bachata, merengue, un poquito de reggaetón. Bueno, y pasar tiempo en familia, así que un poquito.
You wanna translate that?
Right, go ahead, man. Like I said, I'm moderator tonight. We gotta get the people warmed up to the channel. If you guys ain't on Los Adventure Time, make sure you guys go subscribe. Because trust me, these next few videos I'm gonna be putting out, this next few content I'm gonna be putting out, parts of the Dominican Republic you didn't even know about. That's my boy Los.
All right. So, Michelle, we're saying that as everybody knows, her name is Michelle. She's currently living in Santiago. She works in a nail salon, so she does nails very well. She's currently waiting for this COVID situation to go, to go by, so she can start her studies in college. Things she likes to dance bachata, a little reggaeton, and she loves to spend some time with the family.
All right, cool. Ahora por Rose.
How about you, Rose? Can you introduce yourself and let us know a few things about you? What do you like? You know, just a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Ronancy, but my nickname is Rose. I live in Santiago. Um, I'm 21 years old. I like dance. I like sing. I like go out. I like spend time with my family and enjoying life.
Pretty straightforward.
Enjoy life. And she said that in English for you guys, so you guys appreciate that. Like I said, we're doing super chat questions tonight. Any questions you got after, drop a comment if you be joining this live. If you're new now joining this live, good evening. But let's get into the topic. So, Los, this topic tonight came to me from a subscriber, and you could translate as I go along. Okay, you say que Chen no habla inglés y Rose's English is very good looking, but no very good looking. So, yeah. So basically, guys want to know, and women too, about the expectations or just dating life down here. Period. How does it get started up? So, hit them with that first.
Yes, you're totally right. And we have some questions here. We actually have 13 questions to ask these beautiful ladies. And in case that we might be missing something, guys, don't be shy. Ask them question in the comment below, and we will be able to ask this beautiful lady about them, so everybody can have a better understanding on, you know, the dating, um, the dating topic in the Dominican Republic. So let's start with the first question. Who wanna go first? Sorry guys. Déjame traducir. Let me translate this to Michelle.
Hold on, before you do that, let me address in these comments, yo. If you guys on this live stream, I know it's a little bit crazy. Jay, what's up? Thank you for stopping by. George, what's up? Thank you for stopping by. Los, you know what's crazy right now? The same time I hit start live, and shout out to my boy Trey, Love Crossing Borders. Same time I hit start live, he started a live. So right now, estamos en vivo con otro amigo en otro canal. Entonces hay gente que viene para aquí, ir para allá, venir para aquí, ir para allá. Man, shout out to you guys. If you guys now jumping in, like I said, got a special topic tonight. You guys are gonna have questions. Questions are preferably super chatted so we can get it up. But shout out to Dre. I love Crossing Borders also, but let's get it in.
All right. So so Michelle, is in the same page as everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and translate everything for her before I start asking the first question. Michelle, entonces nada, estábamos hablando de que nos estábamos introduciendo y ahora vamos a empezar a hablar sobre unas preguntas que tengo aquí. Son 13 preguntas sobre salir con turistas y conocer turistas, para que tengas una idea de lo que estamos hablando. Bien.
Perfecto.
So, who wanna go first?
Whoever want to go first. So talk to the audience a little bit about what these directions, real quickly, briefly, about what these directions are directed towards exactly. Because like I said, this channel is to open you guys up to different parts of the Dominican Republic, different parts of the country, different way of thinking. So I'm here to show you Rose's way of thinking, and the way of thinking of Michelle, and Carlos is going to dictate this full conversation. I'm just moderator here to put up you guys' questions. Like we said, got first who chatted evening, KGB. Thank you. Any questions you guys ask, drop them down, comment. But it's going to be a very, very nice topic. Still waiting on one more guest. If she'll arrive, I don't know when she'll arrive. She might arrive tomorrow. By the time this live's on, but let's get it, Los. first, we'll start off with first date expectations, right? And you know, how would they like to be? So go ahead. You know questions. How would you like to be approaching everything?
All right. So the topic of this live, it's all about dating. You know, what does women think and what do they feel when it comes to dating a foreign or a foreigner that comes to the Dominican Republic, either to come on vacation or to live here or whatever. So we're gonna get some honest um, opinion from these beautiful ladies right here, and yeah. So let me translate that real quick for Michelle, and
Mhm.
I'm gonna go ahead and start asking the first question. Okay.
Perfect.
So Michelle, nada, le estaba explicando a la audiencia de que, de que el tema de este live es sobre salir, sobre citas con turistas y que ustedes nos van a dar la opinión más honesta sobre qué ustedes piensan sobre las preguntas que yo tengo. Bien.
Perfecto.
All right.
Yeah, shout
All
out.
right. We got the
Shout out to Uncle Taylor in the
general.
house. Baby shower was phenomenal yesterday, man. If you guys are watching the stream and you know about the baby shower, we're there. Just thank you guys for the show yesterday. I felt the love for Uncle in the building. It was just amazing. You know, we're all excited for Princess General on the way. It was a great night. A little bit of because why I couldn't do live last night because you know once you get together with Uncle, the crowd comes out. It's just things get a little bit off track. But shout out to Uncle this panel tonight. If you guys are now joining in, Los, we got our first question tonight. Tonight we got joining in. We got three special guests. Well, one is late. We got Rose. We got Michelle talking to us about the culture, the difference in dating expectations here, the mindset of building. Do you want to build or do you want to walk into something already built? So we're gonna get a little bit deep. We're gonna get a little bit intellectual tonight. So Los, if you finish translating, we got our first question right here.
You wanna ask you wanna ask KGB question or you want me to start with the ones I have here?
Let's get KGBs out the way first. Cause you know KGB
Yeah.
was the first super chat. Let's get KGB out the way.
Okay, so KGB ask, do you think on an average Dominican woman want to be independent? That's a great question. I'm gonna go ahead and ask the ladies. Pregunta, la primera pregunta, ¿quién quiere ir primero de las dos?
Yo.
Cualquiera.
Rose. Oh, we got a brave one.
Let's go, Rose. Let's go, Rose. Shout out to Unc for the super chat too, man.
Yes.
You guys
Rose.
on that channel already because if you guys are here and not because of Hella Made Dreams, you're doing the wrong thing.
That's right. Rose, first question. Do you think that an average Dominican woman wants to be independent? And I'm gonna say it in Spanish too, so Michelle can have an understanding and she can start thinking about the answer while Rose give her honest opinion, okay? So Michelle, tú no le vas a responder la pregunta, ¿oíste? Es Rose que va a contestar primero, pero te la voy a decir en español para que tú entiendas. ¿Tú piensas que las mujeres dominicanas en sí quieren o desean ser independientes? Rose.
Estoy totalmente de acuerdo. Sí.
Can you say it in English?
I'm totally agree. I think that Dominicans women really want to be independent, have their own lifestyle, like have their family, have their business, their own business, her time for herself. I'm totally agree.
Okay. Rose, I have a question for you. Taylor said that there are different levels of independence. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay. Can you give me some examples?
Sí, por favor.
Can I say in Spanish?
See, we have Carlos right here. If you guys know translation services also.
I flow more in Spanish than in English.
No, está bien. How you're comfortable.
Sí, hay diferentes tipos de niveles. Está esa mujer independiente puesta totalmente para ella, para su negocio. Muchas de ellas tienen poco tiempo para su vida personal, mientras que hay otros tipos de independientes que incluyen más su familia, más grupal. Existe su negocio, existe su tiempo, pero también esa dependencia emocional con sus seres más queridos.
All right. So what she's saying that she does agree that there are different type of independency when it comes to women. She said that there is the personal independence, which means like when you have a business, when you make your own money, you're hanging out with your friends, you make your own decisions and stuff. But also, she said that there is this family independency where you love to be spending time with your family, and you just don't really spend time, or you really don't waste any time with anybody but your family.
Okay, cool. So let's get Michelle's answer on that. So KGB's.
Michelle,
Entonces la pregunta fue,
independencia de la mujer, que si es verdad que a la mujer dominicana le gusta ser independiente.
bueno, en mi opinión personal, o sea, yo haciendo un énfasis en todas las mujeres, quizás todas las mujeres dominicanas sí quieren ser independientes. Lo único que pasa es que a veces hay algunas que se crían en un ambiente que no le permite ser independientes, sino que siempre se crían como con el aspecto de que tienen que depender de alguien más, aunque ellas quieran ser independientes. Ahora, hay otras que sí fluyen independientemente de una manera u otra. ¿Sabes? Hay muchos que quisieran, pero no pueden, o sea, y hay muchos que no tienen la habilidad de pensar como una persona independiente, como una mujer independiente. Hay otras que sobresalen y que luchan por ser independientes, que luchan por trabajar, que luchan por tener siempre lo tuyo, por no depender de nadie, por ayudar a su familia. Tú sabes, ya eso es un punto, pero hay muchos que no lo hacen. O sea, yo no, porque yo lo sea, yo no puedo decir que todas las dominicanas somos así, porque realmente no. En su mayoría sí, pero no todas. Hay excepciones.
All right, so she say that she does agree that most of Dominican women like to be independent, but sometimes there are certain things that don't allow them for that independency, or they have to either um, uh, how do you say that, like have that main support on them so they can have that independency, but not all of them has the chance to
Okay.
take advantage of that.
Yeah, like the opportunity. All right. And we got some ladies in the live tonight, too. Ladies, at any point, if these questions pertain to you, but the opposite, drop down a comment and we'll get to it. We'll help you guys out. So Los, let's start with the first question.
All right, so the first question I have here is that when it comes to dating, what does it calls your girl's attention when it comes to dating? What is the first thing that calls your girl's attention when it comes to dating a foreigner?
Me?
Sí, a Rose, pero oye, déjame traducirle a Michelle. La primera pregunta, Michelle, es que ¿qué le llama la atención a una mujer respecto a salir con un turista? ¿Qué es lo primero que le llama la atención? ¿Qué debe de tener ese hombre para llamar tu atención? Para tú poder salir con ese turista. Rose, dale.
Personality.
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 Yes. it has to be like very, ¿cómo se dice? Seguro, secure
Mhm.
of himself.
Confidence, self-confidence. Okay.
It has to be funny because I like laughing a lot. Y que tenga, ¿cómo se dice? Que tenga buen porte.
Self-esteem.
Self-esteem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That has a lot of self-esteem.
that's it.
Okay.
For the
Michelle.
first impression.
Bueno, a mí en lo personal, no solamente para, o sea, tiene que ser turista, puede ser cualquier persona que quiera salir conmigo. Lo primero es que tenga o no tenga dinero, tiene que ser muy humilde. Me gustan las personas que se mantienen bajo perfil, que no andan aparentando, que sea sencillo, que sea muy sincero, que sea, bueno, no tiene que ser perfecto, porque las personas nunca son perfectas, pero sí tiene que tener como esa dulzura y esa sencillez a pesar de todo, aunque tenga o no tenga dinero, porque realmente el dinero no es importante. Pero, otra cosa muy importante, tiene que tener metas y sueños, porque si es una persona que quiere estar estancada, para mí no sirve. Tiene que tener una meta futuro, tener sueños, decir yo quiero esto, yo quiero lo otro. Aunque ahora mismo no lo tenga, yo lo conozco sin tenerlo, en el futuro, si tienes futuro y tienes pensado conseguirlo, está todo perfecto.
Okay, Michelle, cuando tú vas a hablar, dale un poco break para Carlos o traducir para él no olvidar todo lo que
Sí,
te...
porque
Okay.
mucho.
Yeah, so give him a little break so he can translate it back to the audience.
All right.
Perfecto.
So she say that the type of man she like that will call her attention, it has to be a humble, sweethearted man. It definitely has. It needs to have some goals. To say that a man that with no goals not, um, with not any goals in them, to for her it doesn't mean anything.
She wants
Uh,
to low key.
Money will not be a main thing for her. It doesn't matter if the person has money or not, as long as that person has goals, is humble, respectful, and has that little sweet spot in them. Gotta win it.
Okay. So my question para ustedes dos is that, and I'm gonna speak Spanglish a little, and then Los also help me out translate it. Los va a traducir para ustedes. Ustedes dos, both of you gave me what you would look for if you were to date a foreigner living in the country or visiting for a good amount of time. But dime, ¿qué vas a traer su atención? What would call your attention? Like if you're at the supermarket and somebody stops you, what would call your attention to exchange numbers to possibly lead to a first date?
Él dice que él entiende todo lo que ustedes dicen y esa es su sana opinión y humilde opinión, pero él dice la respuesta que él anda buscando es, por ejemplo, si ustedes están en un supermercado y ustedes ven a este hombre o cualquier cosa, ¿qué tiene que hacer ese hombre para llamar tu atención que él pueda quitarte el número? You hit the spot.
Because we always talk about, okay, what we look for in a person, but how you gonna know who that person is? You know, how will you know to give that number out? Because it's hard, not hard for some gentlemen. You know, some people just got it naturally. Like, you know, shout out to Taylor May. So we just got it naturally where whoop, the number comes out the pocket, ends up in your phone. But yo, right, un ejemplo, yo salí al aeropuerto, yo veo a Michelle, veo a Rose y yo quiero hablar con usted. What would it take? Like, what would make it say, you know what, let's exchange numbers? You know, ¿qué estás buscando en ese momento? What are you looking for in that moment?
Él dice, por ejemplo, Él llegó de viaje, salió del aeropuerto y él ve a Rose o ve a Michelle y dice, mierda, estas mujeres sí se ven bien. ¿Qué tiene esa persona que hacer para poder tener una conversación con ustedes?
A mí, nada. Simplemente, para mí en lo personal puede acercarse con respeto y ser honesto. Mira, tú eres muy bonita, me gustaría mantener un contacto contigo. ¿Sería posible que, qué sé yo, cambiemos de número? Y si me interesa, si tiene eso que a mí me gusta como personalidad, esa caballerosidad, no importa que no nos conozcamos, él puede acercarse y decírmelo con decencia.
All right, so
she just dropped some game for y'all. I hope you guys took out your translator before Los translate.
please take some notes. Let them know.
Drop some jewels. Hold on, let me address Judah Mac real quick. Judah Mac, thank you. What's up? Thank you for tuning in. If you guys are just now tuning in, we're diving into the minds of the Dominican women tonight. We're diving into the minds of how you say dating expectations from the culture's point of view to you as a foreigner, man or woman. And so Rick James, just to answer your questions, and any questions you guys ask, just in the form of Judah Mac, just in the form of Taylor May, just did KGB. Any serious questions you guys ask will likely be appreciated in the form of super chat. So, Carlos,
Yes.
Russ asks, what about age? See, that is importante para ustedes.
It's that question is actually on the list.
Oh, perfect.
Yes, but let me translate to what Rose said, right? So she said, if you just landed in the airport and you see her or you see one of these two ladies and you approach her respectfully.
Hold on, one of your mics is like giving like a click, click, click. A lot of
I don't know whose mic it is.
Uno de
los micrófonos está haciendo un ruido extraño.
Yes, it's Rose.
Okay, ahora sí. So, guys, if you approach her respectfully and you be like, yo, you're a very pretty looking woman and I would like to stay in contact with you, and she like you or she see your person, like, that self-confidence you had to approach her and say that to her, she would definitely consider it.
Okay.
Michelle, llegó el tigre, sale del aeropuerto, te ve y dice, wow, qué tipo animal linda. ¿Cómo ese tipo puede acercarse a ti?
Bueno, realmente es casi imposible de que yo, por ejemplo, le dé mi número a una persona desconocida, pero si por lo menos físicamente me llama la atención o si se acerca a mí con respeto y yo veo que tiene por lo menos educación, yo podría hacer.
All right, so she says it's almost the same, right? She said, if you approach her respectfully, she says she normally doesn't give out her number like that to any strangers, but if you approach her respectfully and you have the looks she likes, she will definitely consider to give out her number and stay in contact with you guys.
All right, perfect. So to get into that next question you have about age, because I also got a comment from Jay regarding age. She says, as a woman concerned, age is very important. And shout out to Haitian Gumman just joining the chat. Thank you, Safet. Edad. Vamos a hablar de edad. What's the age question we have?
Mr. Taylor asked about the age. What about the age? But we have a very another question, a question from a lady. Blame it on my bushy. As a woman of a certain age is very important. Right
Mhm.
there.
So, ustedes dos, ¿cuál es lo mejor edad para ustedes?
La edad importa. La pregunta es, ¿la edad importa?
Or no importa? Is age important or not important?
Exacto, importa la edad.
Para mí en lo personal sí importa, pero todo depende qué tanta sea la diferencia. Porque dependiendo de la diferencia de edades, si es mucha, la madurez y la mentalidad no es igual y no van a compaginar dependiendo que busque cada uno de los dos.
So Rose said that the age it is important depending on the difference, depending on the time on the age difference, because if the age difference is too high, there is a big chance that you guys won't be able to stay in the same page or be looking for the same thing.
Okay. I have a question for Rose. Ask Rose, can I safely generalize that young Dominican women through various parts of the countries prefer men older? And if so, what's the age range she would consider?
Él dice, Rose, él quiere preguntarte que si él puede generalizar cuando él dice que a las mujeres dominicanas, las jóvenes dominicanas, normalmente les gustan las personas más adultas. Y si es así, ¿cuál sería la edad más o menos?
Que en las mujeres dominicanas le gustan las mujeres, le gustan los hombres de mayor edad.
Que si por ejemplo, la pregunta de él es que si a la mujer joven dominicana, que si él puede generalizar al decir que sí, que a las mujeres dominicanas, las jóvenes, les gustan las personas más mayores, y que si es así, si la respuesta es sí, les gustan más mayores, ¿cuál sería la edad? ¿Cuáles serían las edades perfectas para eso?
Yo diría que sí, que el 95% de las mujeres jóvenes dominicanas le gustan los hombres mayores. ¿Cuál era la segunda pregunta?
La diferencia en edad.
Translate the first part.
Oh, so she said yes. 95. She believes that 95% of young Dominican women, they love older guys. I'm trying to get the age. La edad, más o menos.
40 hacia arriba.
40 above.
44 the máximo, or 44 and above?
From 42 higher.
From 40 to higher. Okay. And wow, she said about 95% of the
That's a big percentage.
number, man. Sheesh.
Michelle.
Dime algo, Michelle.
Can I say something?
Sure.
Okay, yeah, please.
Yo dije 95% porque también tengo amistades que son jóvenes de mi edad y ni loca tengo un hombre viejo, ni loca.
She say that the reason why she say 95 and she didn't give the whole 100% is because she has friends of her age that will never date an older guy.
But 95 is still an age.
It's still
It's still an age. Let me bring home a 95.
Michelle, danos tu opinión, tu sana opinión.
Bueno, a mí en lo personal sí me importa la edad. Yo soy muy... No es que yo diga, no, yo no voy a estar con un hombre mayor, pero tú sabes, siempre hay un límite, como que yo no lo pasaría. Puede que sea el caso, porque nadie sabe que Dios le tenga en el futuro a uno, pero realmente por ahora ese es mi límite. Yo digo, de esa edad para adelante yo no podría tener una pareja. Ahora, realmente yo no creo que sea quizás un 95% de las mujeres dominicanas jóvenes que les gustan los tíos, porque, como dijo Ronesi, hay muchas jóvenes. Por ejemplo, yo no tendría una pareja de 40 años. O sea, me estaría doblando la edad. Yo tengo 20, o sea, si yo tengo 20, no puedo tener una pareja de 40, me puede llevar 10 años máximo, y quizá 15, porque uno no puede decir, pero 20 años, la mitad de mi edad, la mitad de mi vida, no. Como que yo en lo personal no lo haría, pero realmente de las mujeres dominicanas jóvenes, quizás un 70%, porque hay una buena parte de que no se atreven a tener una pareja, o no les gusta, no se atreven, no, que no les gusta tener una pareja más mayor.
Okay. So there's a little bit difference in the numbers between Rose's numbers and Michelle's number.
Yeah.
Rose said 95%, but Michelle says maybe about what she said 70, 75. About 70% of the young women love older men.
No, Michelle said that she does agree that young Dominican women likes to date older people, but in her personal opinion, she wouldn't date anybody that doubles her age because she's only 20.
Understood. Okay. So she's basically agreeing with what Rose said.
Correct.
Understood. So great question. Want to bring up this topic, and like we said, we was at this baby shower yesterday. Great. Taylor made dreams that his
Let me,
girlfriend.
yeah, I definitely gotta translate this to them. Mira, tenemos un amigo aquí en el live que dice, mi novia tiene 20 años, yo tengo 59 y nosotros somos súper felices.
Claro, puede que sean no muy felices, no más felices que yo que tengo uno que casi mi edad. Todo va a depender del tipo de persona que ella sea y del tipo de hombre que él sea. Si ella se siente cómoda con él, ellos van a ser felices toda la vida. Y si él se siente cómodo con ella, van a ser felices toda la vida. Pero habemos personas como yo que yo no podría realmente.
She said that she agrees with Mr. Taylor, that it really depends, but that really depends on the guy, like on the treatment that guy gives the women, and that's how everything is just gonna go with the flow. But in her personal opinion, she hasn't found that right person yet. It's not that it's not impossible, but she just hasn't found that person, that older guy that makes her feel special enough to be happy as hell, like Mr. Taylor.
Okay, so I have a question, and I'm asking for the younger extranjeros, the younger expats, asking for a friend whose name starts with C, ends in V, and rhymes with Chapapa Tv. So, do young Dominican women, would they prefer a young foreigner that was about out and about in the country, live in the country, or is just older? A respecto de los hombres mayores.
Can you repeat that again? I was reading a question that a lady just dropped in the comment. It's a very nice question too. You should check it out. But let me get yours first, and then we'll jump into the lady's question. Go ahead.
Right. So is it would they completely shut out a younger foreigner man?
Él pregunta.
All of them completely shut out younger foreigner man, or what?
Él pregunta que si, por ejemplo, aparecen turistas que sean más jóvenes, ustedes no le harían caso porque él es joven.
¿Cómo más joven? ¿Más joven que yo?
No, más joven de la edad promedia, 40, 35 para abajo.
Sí, porque no es un límite, sino es un hasta aquí y por ejemplo, Yo no le haría caso
No es,
quizás
dice, no es
a
un
un
límite,
turista.
pero es una preferencia.
Ajá, puede ser, por ejemplo, yo le haría caso a alguien de 35 años para abajo. Puede ser de 25 para arriba y de 35 para abajo. Tú sabes, porque tampoco me voy a meter con una persona que tenga mi misma edad.
All right, so Michelle said that she will date somebody from 25 above to 35 below.
Okay. So it varies. It varies.
Mhm.
Okay, understood. Very interesting question, Judah Mack. I'm not gonna forget this question, but I do want to go on with the second question we have. I really want to come back to this. Para ustedes dos. Quiero volver a eso pregunta. But Los, what was the next question you had?
No, that was the question, but let's hear Rose's point of view.
Acerca
Para
de si era uno más joven.
Sí, sí, son más jóvenes.
It doesn't matter if it's younger. Todas las mujeres tienen un prototipo de chico, y no prototipo físico, sino de personalidad, tú sabes. Y no importa, cuando tú estás segura de lo que a ti te gusta, no importa la edad. Ahora, sí, el promedio era, desde mi punto de vista, el promedio es 95% de que te gustan más señores, pero no es que no te pueda gustar uno más joven, porque ese más joven tiene esa, ¿cómo se dice? Ese picantico aventurero que un señor maduro no te lo puede dar.
Sí, entiendo, porque yo pasa eso aquí mismo con mi exnovia, where él fue mayor como Chris, como Santa Claus, y después yo como joven, so
So she said
definitely.
that uh, every girl has a preference. It doesn't matter if it is younger or older, but every girl has a main type model that they might like. She said that I might have a younger person that I can go on adventures and enjoy more stuff than I can really do with an older person.
Logic, but all right. So let me bring up Judah Max question real quick.
Yes.
Para ustedes. Let me ask this one, Michelle Eros. Cualquier persona quiere contestar primero is fine. But Judah Max asks, has the culture of the Dominican Republic been affected by American culture? And if so, how?
Él dice que no importa cuál de las dos responda primero, él solamente quiere saber su opinión. Un señor que preguntó que si la cultura de la República Dominicana ha sido afectada por la cultura americana, que si es sí, que diga el por qué o cómo.
Y puede ser honesto. You can be honest.
Yo no lo vería de esa manera porque realmente las culturas se van creando, entrelazándose unas con otras. Entonces, lo único que sí que ha aportado un ritmo totalmente diferente. O sea, no le está dañando porque lo que está haciendo es actualizarla porque los años han pasado, el tiempo ha pasado y a ellos aportar quizás una que otra cosa, lo único que hace es actualizarla. No está perdiendo originalidad porque ellos lo hacen original, pero también lo hacen con la mezcla de ambos. O sea, yo no pensaría que es así.
Well, Michelle said that she doesn't think that the culture has been affected because the American culture and the Dominican culture is like bounded together in certain way where we share stuff, we learn stuff from you guys, and you guys learn stuff from us as well.
Los, before we continue, she to dive into in English for a bit what she says. She says Dominican culture is years behind. It could be 5 years behind, 10 years behind American culture. and that she doesn't think like Unk said in the comments, it's reeking of American culture because she used the word updating, actualizado, right? Updating. So she's saying
Mm-hmm.
Dominican culture is just updating to the times that they're behind. Pero, aun pero, there is such thing as a bad update. And I think that's what Judah Max's question was going for. Hay un cosa que tú tienes que tener caso que cada actualizar, how do you say, Carlos? Actualización.
Actualizar, sí.
Cada actualizar que tú haces, no todos son buenos.
Claro, eso sí.
Y creo que eso, hombre, estás hablando de los partes malos. Es como like, you know, when you get a new phone, right? Why the first week after you get a new phone, brand new phone, chip, software, everything, you gotta update it after that first week. Because something came with that phone that's bad and you have to fix it. Es como tú tienes un nuevo teléfono que tú compras y tú tienes que actualizar como 2 días después tú compras lo nuevo de la caja. ¿Y por qué? Porque hay cosas más de ese teléfono que tú tienes que sacar, tienes que actualizar con los buenos. So creo for Judah Mac, I think Judah Mac is saying that Dominican culture took the bad parts of American culture and is actually perfecting it in este país. And if you can repeat that to Rose, si Rose entiende, and then let's hear Rose's opinion about that.
Yo no diría que
I agree
sería
with us.
afectada. Yo diría que sería bendecida. Porque los americanos traen su cultura y a nosotros nos gusta mucho su cultura. Y aprendemos muchas cosas nuevas de ellos. Aparte de aprender su cultura, aprendemos su idioma y sus costumbres. Y al igual que ellos, vienen aquí a gozar, a aprender, a conocer, y les gusta mucho. O sea, no diría que su invasión nos afecte, al revés, nos bendice como país y como personas dominicanas.
Y haciendo un énfasis, no solamente con los americanos, cualquier tipo de inmigrante que venga a este país, que venga a aportar, por ejemplo, porque que este país está compuesto como por pequeñas porciones de cada una de las culturas. O sea, tú vienes aquí a República Dominicana y tú consigues de todo un poco. Tú vas a conseguir, o sea, tú llegas aquí, tú vas a decir, wow, qué país. Tiene de todo un poco, tiene un poco de África, tiene un poco de América, tiene un poco de España, o sea, que como quien dice, la cultura dominicana se ha creado en base de otras culturas, o sea, con un poquito de cada una.
Okay, so answering, translating what Rose said, she said that it will not be. She doesn't believe that it is a what was that? What was that word?
Affected.
Affected. She said that it's not affected, but it's a blessing for us because we learn a lot of things from the Americans, um, and we love it. As you guys can see, everywhere you go, you guys will see Dominicans trying to, behave or dress like Americans. But she also said that we learn so many things that is very important, like the language. We learn the language just like you guys come here and you guys learn how to dance bachata, and the food varies and all of that. So
Okay.
she believes that it's not really a keep forgetting that word. She keeps saying that it's not really a
Culture borrowing, culture vulture. Okay, I want to continue with the questions because we got a few more questions, but I want to close it with this statement / question. Do ustedes dos, do you believe that while you're saying you're learning, you appreciate everything from the American culture, that just maybe the Dominican culture are learning the wrong things that most Americans would deem as wrong or not correct? do you maybe like start to think like, do you start to think about what you're learning, how you're learning, and for the audience, I asked this question in terms of like, listen, if you didn't know English, what word would you prefer me to teach you first? Shit or please?
Oh, you already know the answer for that.
Yeah, so for me, and going back to what Judah Max said, like I said, I don't want to stick on the topic too much, but I believe what Judah Max trying to get is that when he comes here, it's little America, basically. It's little America. So just translate that first part of the question, like if they believe that they maybe are they paying attention to what they're learning, do they believe that they could be learning something wrong?
Él quiere saber que si ustedes prestan atención a lo que ustedes aprenden de la cultura americana y que si ustedes creen o piensan que lo que ustedes están aprendiendo es bueno o ustedes simplemente prefieren enfocarse en algo más importante.
A mí en lo personal me encanta aprender mucho, mucho más sobre cultura, personas diferentes a la mía. Me encanta eso. Lo que yo aprendo es que se va a quedar conmigo. Ustedes me ven hablando español, pero yo entiendo el inglés. Sí, claro que es para aprenderme, ya sea americana, ya sea colombiana, ya sea whoever. Es para aprender, es para quedarse, y yo sé que la gran mayoría del dominicano lo hace para aprender también.
Para aprender el bueno y el malo.
Bueno, en mi opinión, realmente no todo lo que se aporta es bueno, porque hay muchas cosas en las cuales hay personas que la aplican de la manera que no es correcta, pero yo en lo personal, en las pocas ocasiones que he compartido con personas extranjeras, sí me gusta mucho, yo le presto mucha atención y me gusta mucho aprender, tú sabes, porque es importante, porque tú siempre vas a estar en un entorno donde van a haber personas distintas a ti. Entonces, si tú le prestas atención y tú, o sea, tú aprendes de ellas, tú vas a saber por lo menos cómo lidiar con ellos, tú sabes, cómo comportarte con demás personas quizás del mismo país, aunque no sea la misma.
So Rose said that, in Rose's personal opinion, she said that whatever she learns, it doesn't matter if it's from the American culture, Colombian, or any culture, she will just absorb it because she loves to learn. It doesn't matter what it is, if it's a good thing or if it is a bad thing.
Well, she says she pays attention to the bad things. Obviously.
Correct.
Obviously.
But she of course loves to learn. And Michelle's point of view is kind of the same. She agrees with Rose as well.
Okay, perfect. We got a few more people in the chat. If you guys joining the chat, welcome. Appreciate the time you guys have put it in. Tonight's topic is we're diving into the minds of the culture of the Dominican women when it comes to dating, preferences, ages, whether they build with you, whether they build without, whether they want you to have your stuff built already. Any serious questions you have, we'll be taking the form of super chat. Thank you for the support to the channel. Los antes we sigue with the preguntas. Got one more question from Taylor all the way up here. And let's generalize this. Señoras, vamos a hacer eso en una forma de generación. Let's try to generalize this. Como Rose y Michelle dice que 95% de personas jóvenes, whatever, the young percentage of women, would the ladies consider being a polyamorous relationship here? And antes ustedes contestó, yo necesito más bebida. It's a spicy question. Very, very spicy.
Espérate, mira, yo me voy a dar un trago de agua bien largo, espérate.
Buen largo, así, buen largo.
Miren, antes de...
I don't know what is polyamorous.
Espérate, Rose, espérate, mira. Antes de, él quiere saber, esto es general, no se lo tomen personal, pero general, vamos a generalizar la pregunta. La pregunta es, ¿ustedes consideran que a las mujeres o algunas mujeres dominicanas le estarían interesadas en estar en una relación poliamorosa. Poliamorosa es una relación en la cual el hombre puede tener su pareja y puede picar por otros lados sin tener ningún problema y que todos convivan felices.
Sí.
Face says it all.
Espérate.
Ay,
Espérate.
no, hay mucho.
Espérate.
Listen, the face says it all. You see the face, you like.
Dale.
Wait a minute. A nivel de generalización, a nivel de mujer dominicana, yo sé que a la gran mayoría no le importaría. O sea, la mujer de la calle, muy difícil que la mujer de su casa permita algo así, a menos que no tenga a nadie.
Okay.
She just fixed it right there. You saw that,
Okay.
right?
Because I was about to call in the words of Joe Sergeant bull motherfucking shit. But what Rose said is that the grand majority of the women who would accept that, she called them street women, mujeres de la calle. They would say that, but she's saying a woman of de hogar, from being home, won't go for that. Because what she was saying, what she saw it over grand majority, that's what made the face. I was like, wait, she's saying everybody will accept this? And then she fixed it and she's like,
yeah,
she's separating the difference between street women, mujeres de la calle, and homebodies, women at home that would accept this. So to answer your question, but I think Uncle already knew this. Like it's like a line, a thin line. ¿Y tú, Michelle?
Sí, realmente sí hay muchas mujeres, pero realmente eso va a depender mucho de qué tan en serio esa mujer te quiera como hombre. Porque si una mujer te quiere de verdad como su hombre, no quiere andar quizá pecando por otro lado, ella no te va a dar esa libertad porque el que deja hacer es porque quiere hacer.
Okay, I got this.
O sea, puede ser que si ella te quiere en serio, si ella te quiere para ella, si ella no quiere andar haciendo por otro lado, por su parte, ella no te lo va a permitir. Ahora, si esos son sus planes, ella hacer, tú sabes, ella te va a dar toda la libertad de que tú hagas para el día de que tú sepas y la vayas a confrontar, tú no tengas que decirle. ¿Sabes? Todo va a depender de qué tan en serio esa mujer quiera tener una relación contigo.
Okay, so she's basically saying it comes down to the intentions of the woman, because she's saying a woman who truly wants you, like truly cares, won't accept it. Zero zip nada. I guess I could see that a little bit. May have gone through it. Zero zip nada. A woman that truly wants you would not accept being polyamorous with you. And if she does, you really have to look at the mindset of that woman and what she wants from you. Pero she said un frase como pica, como a woman doesn't want a man who's pica in every way, like, you know, just here with this shit, here with that. Pero I respect in terms of the question that Taylor asked, you know, if women here con sus opiniones, Rosie Michelle, would accept polyamorous, como está con un hombre y una otra mujer. Es no como tú ir a tu casa, tu novio está ahí, tu novio dice que, okay, bye, ya me voy por la casa de fulana. No, it's not like you have your boyfriend, you're living at home with him, and he's like, hey, you know, I'm going to go to what's-her-face house, I'll be back later. No, it's everybody, it's three people, juntos, abajo el mismo techo, en el mismo relación, uno, todos son juntos. Todavía, do you think the majority of people here in this country, y tú puedes que eres una persona de verdad, pero tú piensas que así you can't really be with somebody in that term of polygamous?
¿Tú entendiste, Rose?
No.
Okay.
Él quiere saber, o sea, directo al punto. ¿Puede una mujer convivir o ser, bueno, no, it doesn't really, the main point here is if they can, like,
if they could be in a relationship with two people same time, está en una relación con dos personas para complacer a tu pareja.
A tu pareja, sí.
Because mostly this wouldn't come from the women, and I'm not generalizing, but I think small percentage will come from the women. Pero hay otros países, like Stallion said, en Ghana, hay otros países en África donde tú puedes tener más de una esposa. Entonces, la gente como Taylor quiere saber si aquí puede tener eso y las dos mujeres que son verdaderos, como son buenos de jugar, puede aceptar eso. They laugh before I even finish the question, yeah. So, boom, motherfucking shit.
No, deja eso en Ghana, aquí eso no.
Okay. Straight up no.
Mayormente a la mujer dominicana le gusta que su hombre sea suyo. Hay muchas que sí lo permitirían, pero a la mayoría, podría decir que un 90% le gusta que su hombre sea suyo, sea solamente de ella, no compartido con otra. Si es de ella ahora, tú sabes, si ella lo consigue compartiéndolo con otra, porque tú ves, ya eso, ya sabe que esa estaba ahí.
Okay, we're talking about dating, and it got a little bit off track, so we're about to pick it up, bounce back. But that was a great question about polyamorous. Basically, she said, "Hell no." Dominican women, hell no. Latin women, hell no. But aquí in República Dominicana, Michelle said no. Straight up no. If the woman really wants you, they're jealous. They don't want to share anybody else. They don't want anybody touching you, breathing on you, sneezing in your vicinity, looking at you, looking at what you're wearing, wondering what you ate that morning. No, Dominican women are very, very celosa.
Very. Super.
Y Rose y Michelle, ustedes, esos comentarios fue por ustedes, where Jay says, many Americans come and bring the undesirable parts of the culture here. Refuse to learn the language that's culture and expect it not to be problematic. So Los translate this, but traduce bien, because you know you got this guy attacking you in the comments right now. He's saying your translation is
yeah, I can feel the love from him. I love you too, sir. La chica aquí dice que muchos americanos vienen aquí y traen muchas partes malas de la cultura y ellos, pero sin embargo, ellos se rehúsan a aprender la lengua y la cultura de aquí y esperan o quieren obtener un resultado diferente a que no sea un problema para ellos. ¿Ustedes están de acuerdo con eso, sí o no?
Repito, como que yo no entendí bien.
Americanos vienen aquí.
O sea, let me try con mi español malo.
Dale con tu Spanglish, por favor.
Mi español de colmado. Ella dice que, she said, muchos americanos venían aquí en el país, República Dominicana, y traer con ellos los partes malos. Y ella dice que esos partes malos que los americanos traen fue esos partes que los dominicanos aprendí y hacer en su propia vida en cultura.
O sea, que ellos, por ejemplo, americanos vienen aquí con sus malas costumbres, con su malo lenguaje, y que si eso lo aprendemos nosotros sin problema. Hello.
Sí.
Yeah.
Yo creo que, no que creo, yo considero que eso no sería un problema porque aquí también hay de eso. Y no es como que eso no afecte mental y en el vocabulario. Porque aquí también hay cosas así. Tal vez las de allá son peores que las de aquí, pero aquí también hay muy malas.
Not by vocabulary, no de vocabulario, like just la forma de estar, que tú haces en tu propia vida. Whether it's lying to somebody differently, cheating differently, stealing differently, bad intentions, you know, tu mentalidad con los redes y just so basically Rose said that Rose thinks it's more of a language thing, but I told her like no, it's not just language that are the bad parts that Americans bring down here. It could be anything from like, you know, the toxicity of social media, spending, living wise, you know, different ways of lying, different ways of cheating, just that bad part that we see and love so much in the Matrix, and it's coming down here, and people bring it. It's como Rose, por ejemplo, it's como like I bring you a chicken de los Estados Unidos, you get mira, eso chicken, it's a dog, right? I'm lying to you. It's a chicken. You see it's a chicken, but ahora you want to accept that, okay, this chicken is a dog because it's coming from another culture. Maybe pollo es un perro allá. Tú entiendes. That's why I asked, por eso yo pregunto antes, are you paying it, are people here paying attention to what they're taking from other cultures? Si la gente aquí está prestando atención realmente a qué ellos están aprendiendo de otras culturas. Como tú dices que aquí, like Rose said here, that there are bad things about the culture here that us as Americans can learn, and vice versa. Como tú dices que hay cosas malas que nosotros podemos aprender de aquí, pero tú entiendes más o menos.
Rose.
Es muy bajito.
Tú dejaste al hombre hablando en el aire.
Yo lo
Pero
escucho
tú
muy
entiendes.
bajito.
Que si tú entiendes.
Que lo escucho muy bajito, por lo tanto no puedo entender bien a ti. Yo te escucho bien, pero él no.
Ok, Rose says she may. Michelle, ¿me escuchas?
Sí, yo sí te escucho.
Ok, ¿cuál es tu respuesta por eso?
Bueno, yo realmente pienso que eso va a depender de la persona que aprenda. Porque todas las cosas tienen partes buenas y partes malas. Ahora, está en ti cómo tú utilizarlo. Por ejemplo, la tecnología tiene 1 millón de cosas buenas, pero también tiene 1 millón de cosas malas. Todo está en cómo tú quieres utilizarla. Si tú lo utilizas para lo malo, ya eso va a ser una decisión independientemente tuya. Ahora, si tú lo utilizas para lo bueno, eso también va a ser una decisión tuya. Entonces, tú eres el que sabe cómo la utilizas. Si para el bien o para el mal.
Okay.
So she's basically saying that it is up to the person, if they want to learn the right thing, or if they want to learn the wrong, whatever comes, because social media is blasted by good things and bad things. So it is up to that person to know if you want to learn the right thing or the bad thing anyway.
Okay. Y si ustedes prestan attention, if you pay attention to some comments, we'll get a little bit off track. I just want to close this out, or maybe be another chat. Let me know what you think about doing this on your channel, and we get some more people, and maybe get these ladies back, some others, and we can talk about this. But él dice que aquí es como un ley de aquí. Él dice como casi los dominicanos que él sabe tienen una segunda pareja.
Dos mujeres y un hombre.
¿Qué significa main woman?
Como
la mujer principal.
Dos principales.
Tradúcamelo, por favor.
Una mujer principal y una mamichula y un cuero de ahí. Que se lleven ustedes yo se lleven bien.
No, como dos mujeres principales. Como imagine that there's two of you, Rose. Hay dos Rose.
Dos mujeres principales.
Y Michelle.
No.
No.
That was quick.
All right. They're saying that doesn't exist here.
Nah.
Let's keep it going. Shout out to, let me address your super chat. Shout out to Stallion. LSL Hombre. Stallion is going to Ghana for at least 2 months this August, part like a rock star. Man, Stallion, you gotta shoot me an email.
Okay.
Shoot me an email, because that Ghana lifestyle sounds very, very interesting. I don't know if it's me, but I would like to see if it's for me, if you get what I'm saying.
Please take me with you. Please take me with you.
So shout out to super chat.
Dos mujeres principales. O sea, ¿por qué dos mujeres principales? Tiene que ser un hombre. ¿Por qué los hombres son tan agallos? ¿Por qué quieren tener dos? No pueden tener uno.
Es una pregunta.
She asks, why do we want, well, not we, she asked, why do some men want 2 of everything? What do you think, Los?
Tradúcame, por favor.
No, él tradujo tu pregunta.
Ah,
Él
claro,
quiere saber-
porque fue un hombre que hizo la pregunta.
Sí.
Oh, yo sabía porque que son agallos.
She asked if it was a
Entonces,
man.
una mujer no lo había hecho. Una mujer no lo había hecho.
Who asked that type of question. Pero you would be very surprised if you guys go on YouTube. You would be very surprised of the women. Hay mujeres ellos mismas en pensar eso tipo de relación donde hay un hombre a otra mujer y todos juntos. Sometimes they get pregnant at the same time. And they're happy. So they are. Shout out to all the polyamorous couples out there that are out there in the video. You know, I take my hats off to you guys.
Yes.
But Los, what are the other questions we have? You know, getting back on track about dating, the dating mindset here in the Dominican Republic. I got one. Is it important es importante para ustedes si tu pareja vives en el país? Is it important for your partner to relocate after a time to be in the country closer to you?
Que si es importante que esa pareja viva aquí en el país o que esté cerca de ti.
No necesariamente.
Michelle said not necessarily.
No necesariamente, pero sí debe venir constantemente, por lo menos cada 3 meses o 4 meses.
Rose says not necessarily, but that person should come more frequently, at least every 2 or 3 months.
Okay, every 2 or 3 months to come down here. Y usted, Michelle.
Yo con comunicación, realmente sí, la visita es necesaria porque no tiene que vivir aquí o estar constantemente de que es rápido, pero sí, por lo menos aunque esté fuera o aunque esté lejos, hay comunicación y todo fluye muy bien, no le veo ningún problema.
Well, in Michelle's point of view, she said that not really. I mean, as long as the communication is stable, that will be more than enough for her.
Okay. Let me address these comments real quick. You know, shout out to shout out to Sally in the building. Rick James asks if color matters. ¿El color importa mucho para ustedes o por las mujeres? Color doesn't matter. Perfect. Pero tú prefieres que un poco más oscuro, you like them a little bit darker on the lighter side, como brown,
Blanquito, morenito, caramel. No importa.
A mí en lo personal no existe preferencia, pero que no sea tan oscuro, tan negro. No me gustan tan así.
Okay.
Pero si apareció así, ya el color no importaría si yo lo conozco como persona. Ya me atraería otras cosas de él.
Okay. Rose says color doesn't important, but she does have a preference, like, you know, not too dark. And what about you, Michelle? You said el color importa para ti?
A mí es al contrario, no es imposible y no es que es una restricción, pero a mí por ahora no me gustan mucho los hombres que sean blancos, porque un hombre blanco que me llame la atención, como que no sé, como que no tiene ese sazoncito, como que tienen que tener que ser un color distinto, tienen que empezar quemadito, como que no me gustan tan blancos.
Please have your drink, please.
All right, so Michelle said that for her, it's contrary. She likes her men a little bit on the eggshell side. So, you know, shout out to her. Everybody has their own preference.
Yeah.
Knock it. Like
Cheers to that.
Marie, como Sagafet, Messi, Ampil, stopping by. Yes, Chapapa speaks 3 languages, working on 4. Portuguese. I'm working on, but Portuguese is hard as fuck. What else we got in the comments? Jay says, I believe men like two of everything because monogamy is an effort for them. I think history shows us this. Man, listen, this is gonna be another live
Oh
because
my God!
I know
Yeah.
Unc got some things to say.
This,
I know Unc wants to open up class with this. I want to open up class with this, but
this is getting
this,
deeper
this,
and deeper, man.
this is going to be another live. Una otra pregunta yo tengo para ustedes. Another question I have for the ladies. Y yo quiero generalizar eso. I want to generalize this, folks. How do Dominican women feel when men come down here on a plane with the purpose of finding a partner? Entonces, yo quiero que Michelle y Rose habla por las mujeres dominicanas en este país. ¿Cómo ustedes sentí cuando un hombre venía en el país, entró en un avión y baja y venía en el país con la
Intención.
con la intención para buscar una pareja? Michelle, Rose.
Respondan por ahí entonces.
Bueno, eso va a depender porque así al igual como no solamente los hombres, sino también las mujeres, por ejemplo, de allá vienen aquí a buscar pareja. También hay hombres y mujeres que salen de aquí para allá a buscar pareja. O sea, eso está bien porque están buscando algo que vaya acorde de ellos que quizás no encuentren en su entorno. O sea, salen a buscarlo en otro entorno donde ellos se puedan sentir seguros y bien. Yo lo encuentro bien.
Okay. Michelle says she doesn't have a problem with it because, like, men come here to find partners, women do also. So it's all about, the preference of that person, where they at in their turns of life, and if they find what they like or what fits in their life in another country, more power to them. Eusted Rose, does it how do women feel down here when a man comes down here for the sole purpose of finding a partner? Como las mujeres aquí siente cuando un hombre vení como así, como mira, estoy aquí para un pareja y nada más.
Él dice como para cuando una persona viene directamente a buscar una pareja aquí.
Sí.
Eso no tiene nada, a mi entender eso no tiene nada de malo porque todo depende de lo que esa persona anda buscando. Si esa persona no se ha tenido muy mala experiencia con personas de su propia cultura, pues intentar buscar en otra parte no está mal.
Okay. ¿Qué consejo? What advice do you have to somebody that comes down here with that mindset? ¿Qué consejo ustedes tienen para los hombres que venían a ese país
con esas intenciones?
Esa intención, con esa mentalidad. ¿Qué tú puedes decir como, mira, cuidado o mira, hace eso? What advice do you have to the people of YouTube? La gente que está aquí en eso vivo, the people hearing this live and the people that will be watching after, shout out to you guys. This question is for you guys also. I'm asking basically, what are some things you could look at, men and women? Yo quiero que tú contestas por los mujeres también, answer for the women, that we can take into account to be aware of, que podemos usar para cuidarnos, consejo, hacer algo bueno, tú sabes. ¿Qué consejo ustedes dos tienen?
Yo le aconsejo a esa persona turista que se cuide, que conozca primero, que no se lleve de lo que ve, porque si se lleva de lo que ve, puede caer en un problema bien grande y puede ser hasta engañado. Que no se deje llevar por la primera conversación o por lo que le digo la primera vez.
Uf.
Que siga hablando,
Right?
siga comunicándose, que trate de introducirse si de verdad le gusta. Y claro, todo va a depender de lo que él ande buscando, porque si él anda buscando una aventura, pues eso es lo que más hay. Pero si algo en serio, que al paso va introduciéndose en su vida, en su familia, antes de abrirse por completo.
Okay. Yo voy a traducir eso. I'm going to translate that. Eso es para los hombres y después tú tienes dame la parte para mujeres. You got to give me the woman part. Los, help me out here because that was fire.
That was super fire.
Listen, if you guys are watching this video, even if you watch it after, I need you to save this part right here. Take out your notepads because she just dropped some gems like this.
You're already doing it.
Right now.
You're already doing it.
This is what she said. This is what she said right here. She said, number one, be careful. Be careful.
Very
number
careful.
2, do not fall for looks only. Dice que no importa por cómo se mira primero, because a lot of people come down here and they fall in love with the Coke bottle, the pretty face, los dientes. Be careful. Do not fall for looks only. Number 3, take your time. Toma tu tiempo. Take your time getting to know this person. Go through the ups. Go through the downs. Toma tu tiempo. ¿Qué más, Rose?
Get to know the family.
Yeah. Que conozca más de ella. Trate como de moverse como por su área. ¿Tú sabes lo que quiero decir? Como, por ejemplo, tú la conociste en Puerto Plata. Quédate un tiempo en Puerto Plata. Y si la va a conocer, que nunca andes rápido. De que, me voy en una semana y tú me gustas. No, eso no funciona, porque ella va a actuar por una semana.
Okay, so she said, if you're gonna get to know her, get to know everything about her. Like Los just said, the family. Family is very important here. And like Dre just said in another video we had, listen, these are gems. I ain't gonna come and say directly, but like Dre said in another video we had, family is important. See how the family is. Dad there, mom there, how are they around, brothers, sisters. Familia is very important. Take your time. What else did she say, Los?
She said that if you met her in Puerto Plata, for example, stay in Puerto Plata for a little while, get to know her surroundings, the area she frequently goes to, and what was the other thing she was telling? She was saying that, don't rush it, don't come for 2-3 days and expect to find the love of your life, because you need more time for that.
Yo, man, I wish I had some pesos to drop right now. Gems. Y mira, she's young. And yeah, it's over. And with that mentality, she gave you guys some advice on for those of you who are traveling, moving down here, looking to relocate. And this is things we should practice in all parts of the world. That was very, very great advice for men. Ahora, ¿qué tiene por las mujeres? What do you have for the women? What advice do you have for the women coming down here looking for love? ¿Qué tiene por las mujeres? Sí.
Para mis mujeres.
For the ladies.
Que no le crean nada.
Oh my God. Forget about it.
Yo, it's over, man. It's over.
No. But you know what? It's for the ladies. It's for the No, sigue.
It's the same advice.
Okay.
You know? Pero, como aquí vienen más turistas hombres, es más fácil que el hombre salga engañado que la mujer. Por lo menos es lo que más se ve.
Why?
Para la mujer, por instinto, por cosa de naturaleza, uno no le cree. Pero le voy a dar el siguiente consejo. Si es una mujer con su dinero, no lo floje, a menos que usted quiera estar con él. No lo floje, que usted le da lo de él y él lo gasta con la chula.
Okay. Host is gonna have to translate that because we went from Espanol to Dominicano Espanol. Basically, she's saying the notes that she gave out for the men doesn't apply to the women because women have intuition, women have ways of knowing what's real. But I'll speak to what she said about money, about women traveling abroad with money And
she say for those women who has their money and come here to find their lover or their love of or the love of their life, don't go easy with the money unless you really like that person, because if you by any chance you start giving out money to that person is gonna be your side chick. So be
we
careful.
we lost you a little, lost. What was that last part?
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't hear you for some reason.
Nah, I said we lost you a little.
So technical problems.
What was the last part you said? Okay, okay. While Los fixes his problem, Michelle, ahora tú. Yo tengo las notas aquí. I have the notes here from Rose, what she says on advice. De consejo para las personas con las intenciones que venían aquí buscando una relación. What advice does Michelle have? ¿Qué consejo tú tienes por los hombres, for the men that come down here, para los hombres que venían aquí buscando relación? ¿Qué consejo tienes?
Bueno, realmente Rose dijo ya la mayoría. Ahora, el que sí yo le daría personalmente yo es que si tú vienes a buscar una mujer a este país, tienes que tratar de buscar una mujer que vaya de acorde a la persona que tú seas. Por ejemplo,
Espera. Déjame traducir parte por parte. Los, help me out.
Sí.
So she's saying, right, Los, that if you're coming down here, you need to find a person who basically reflects who you are or who you want to be. I like that. Sounds like something out of a Star Wars movie.
No, but she also said that you need to find that if you're looking for a woman here, you need to find a person that goes along with your personality as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sigue, Michelle.
Sigue, Michelle.
ahora, por ejemplo, si tú eres un hombre que eres trabajador, que eres un hombre hogareño, que eres tranquilo, tienes que tratar de buscar una mujer así. Si quieres una relación seria, claro está, tienes que tratar a una mujer que vaya de acorde a como tú eres, para que la relación que tú busques sea duradera. Ahora, si tú eres un hombre
Hold on.
que
So
te
Espérate, al
gusta
paso.
salir,
because I didn't even get to write down.
bebé, que
So basically, Michelle is saying that the type of man you are reflects what you will be with. If you're a hombre tranquilo, chill, want to be in a home, you know, that's the type of woman you would look for.
Correct.
But opposite, como usted, how did Rose say, aventura. If you're an adventurous, you want to be here, there, tomorrow, over there, behind there, and under there. You know, that reflects on your elections also.
Correct.
Sigue, por favor.
ahora, si tú quieres solamente pasar un rato, tú vas a conseguir ese tipo de mujer en todos los lados. O sea, tú la vas aquí en República Dominicana, ahora tienes que ser un hombre totalmente sincero a la hora de buscar una mujer. Si tú quieres una mujer solamente para los días que tú vas a durar aquí, no puedes venir y buscar una niña de su casa que sea tranquila y decirle, yo quiero tener algo en serio contigo, bajarle a la luna, a las estrellas, para después que se monte en un vuelo, irse, allá agarre y corte todo. O sea, porque hay mujeres interesadas, pero hay mujeres que no son interesadas, hay mujeres que son limpias, que si tú le brindas una mano, ellas te brindan una mano limpiamente, tú sabes.
Okay.
Ese es mi segundo consejo.
¿Y cuántos son?
She said that's only 2 out of whatever she got to give. Los, what was that last part she just said?
The last part when she was saying that some of them are pure and depending on the honesty that you come approach them with, that's the same thing you're gonna get back. As long as you are honest and don't rush things up, that's how things are gonna flow for you.
Right, and she also mentioned another thing because there are different types of women here. Women who are just with you for interest, de interés, or who want to be with you. But she also says you gotta be able to differentiate, and it also depends who you are and what you're looking for and what you want to attract. And Michelle says this out of advice because there are men, hay hombres que venían aquí en el país who come here con la intención, pero encontrar malo de una persona that come here with good intentions, but find the bad. And they may not be looking for the bad, pero hay personas que quieren aprovechar. There are people that want to take advantage. Okay, ¿tiene más consejo, Michelle? Do you have any other advice?
El último ya. Y ese va a ser, bueno, eso lo beneficia a ellos. Tienen que, si quieren algo serio con una mujer, tienen que tratar de buscar una mujer que tú la conozcas y sepas que tiene visión hacia adelante, que no te va a hacer caso solamente por tu dinero o porque tú eres ciudadano americano y la vas a sacar fuera del país, tú sabes. Tienes que tratar de buscar una mujer que quiera salir adelante contigo, no que se quiera aprovechar de ti y allá darte un patada, tú sabes.
And that's the point of this video. That's in the title right there. Thank you. Thank you. You guys need to drop this clap emoji in the comments.
Yes.
So right now. Listen, the whole point of this video, Michelle, fue porque yo quería saber si if there are people here willing to enhance your life, willing to enter in your life and build with you, build what you already have, not just take and you stay stagnant. Michelle says you have to find that person that you can see and they can see in you that you can keep building. You can keep putting down the foundation of the road that you're going to walk through that we all call life. Michelle says that's very important. If you can see that in your future. Los, I think Stephanie just tried to hop in the chat, but she left. Send her a message if you can. Pero gracias, Michelle. Eso fue muy bueno porque estaba hablando de como si las mujeres aquí, and when Rose and Stephanie come back, I want to ask this question again. Si las mujeres aquí and want to, puedes como construir contigo o solo quiere entrar, they want to just come in, whatever you have, you chilling, cups over here. All right, fine, thank you. O si ellos, ustedes, verdad, Rose, my question is like, si las mujeres aquí, when you enter in a relationship with a man, cuando tú entras en una relación con un hombre que no es aquí, that is not from here, are you looking to enhance? Estás buscando para como, how would I explain enhance, Carlos?
Enhance could be, puede ser que si estás dispuesta a apoyar.
If you're willing and able to support the growth of this person, si estás dispuesto para apoyar ese crecimiento de esa persona y a ti también para caminar en la calle que llama la vida, o tú solo quieres entrar y que él tiene en su casa y ya estás cómodo con eso. Or you just want to come in, whatever couch he has in the crib, you're fine with that.
Claro que lo apoyaría, claro que estaría con él desde cero. Si luego yo con uno de aquí, ¿cuál es la diferencia? Sí, claro que sí. Empezaríamos desde cero a salir adelante. Hay mujeres, claro, dependiendo de la edad, que ya tienen un pasado, algunas tienen hijos. Si ellos están dispuestos a salir adelante con una mujer con su hijo, pues claro.
Okay. And Rose, hold on. Rose says that, it, of course, depends on the woman. Not everybody's going to want to do this, gentlemen. You got to keep that in mind. Like, you can't put a bow tie on shit and call it a lady, or you can't put a dress on shit and call it a dama. No puede poner un vestido a la mierda y llama eso una dama. You got to know who you're dealing with. But Rose says, of course. And over here, there's situations where there's, there might be a single mother with her children. If you accept all that she comes with, she'll accept all that you come with. All depends on a person. Los, why I really like Michelle's response and Rose's, but lo que Michelle dijiste a respecto de that person has to be willing to want to build, to want better. Tú sabes? Y eso parte es no negociable, ustedes dos. We did a last live with Jorge. Shout out to Jorge. Where nosotros hablamos de cosas que es no negociable de un hombre, de lo que un hombre necesita de una mujer. Eso es cosa que tú dijiste que just, I'm sure a lot of you guys in this live right now and watch it after, us as men, where we go to where we feel our value is, we don't want to be stagnant. We're not going to be stagnant. And, you know, I'm talking to retired folks, I'm talking to folks working towards retirement. You're retired, you want to feel your life experience is getting better day by day. That each day is different and better than yesterday. You could be doing the same thing. You could be going to the same beach, sitting in the same beach chair, but every day you feel better, mejor por ti misma. And ahora, Michelle, what advice do you have for women? ¿Qué consejo tú tienes para las mujeres?
Bueno, yo consejo cómo, ¿en qué sentido?
En general.
Pero, o sea, en general, ok.
En general, como mujeres extranjeras que quieren venir a buscarnos. Un momento. Los, did you hit up Stephanie?
Yeah, she's getting ready.
Okay, perfect.
Bueno, mira, lo que sucede es lo siguiente. Mayormente cuando una mujer es extranjera y viene a este país a buscar un hombre, el hombre la ve, no todos los hombres, porque todos los hombres no son malos y todos los hombres no son iguales, pero mayormente el hombre la ve como tipo una forma de escape, de salir, de una forma rápida de salir de este país.
Okay, so she's saying for the woman, Michelle is saying take the more cautious side for the women watching this, because she's saying this in a way that men could be a little bit more savage as it turns to looking at you as a means to escape their situation, as a means to escape their reality. So there are men who would just use you straight up. That's her advice. ¿Y qué más, Michelle?
Ahora, lo que yo voy a decir en general, tanto para un hombre como para una mujer extranjera. Si tú, por ejemplo, tú puedes tener todo el dinero que tú tengas, tú puedes ser la persona más emprendedora en tu vida. Ahora, en el momento de tú conocer a alguien que tú quieras que se enamore de ti sinceramente, no puedes entrarle del área de regalarle cosas o desde que tú lo conoces.
She's saying, as a woman, like Jay just said in the comment, you know, hold on to your judgment and your money. Your money as a foreign woman in some of these countries are the things that men will look at first. So you get into that habit of giving gifts or wanting to give gifts or wanting to use your money to talk to you. Muy bueno. ¿Y qué más?
Porque, por ejemplo, esa persona no se estaría enamorando de ti. Esa persona se estaría enamorando de las cosas que tú le das en ese momento porque ella te está conociendo con ellas. Por el simple y sencillo hecho de que ella no está acostumbrada a ver algo diferente. Tú sabes.
Okay.
Ahora.
So she's saying because the simple reason that person would not love you for you. They would love you
for what you have.
You have what you bring in. To be honest, it's something where we have to be able to distinguish. Como Rosie said antes, you can't fall in love with the face. You can't fall in love with the body, how they are, you know, where they with you, the words. Porque yo pasa por eso. Whereas like you try to lead with your intentions. Mira, yo puedo hacer eso por ti, yo puedo hacer eso por ti. And they're like, shit, I don't gotta give my love. I don't have to try to give my love. They just buy me shit. Nah.
That's right.
Nah. Tell you, happy here on Chapapa TV. Happy here. Happy to a few brothers, a few subscribers. But you know, like I said, this channel is about learning, sharing, experience to help you avoid the potholes of life that somebody else may have driven through.
That's right.
Right, Los? Like,
That's
like
right.
it's just perfect. That's why I'm like, for men and the women, and gracias por las mujeres. Thank you to all the women watching, and Jay, commenting, and anybody who be watching after. This is solid advice. We could all want to leave the matrix, want to leave our current environment. Como si los extranjeros quieren salir de ahí, de los Estados Unidos, y buscan una mejor vida afuera del país. Eso conversaciones para todos ellos, que vas a mirar eso después, mirando ahora, watch it right now. Eso es un consejo. So yo quiero que tú fijas. I want you to imagine that you're talking to the future right now, especialmente el futuro tú, because esos consejos that you're giving now could save somebody.
Claro.
A lot of headache, a lot of receipts, and no heartache. Entonces, Michelle, ¿qué más por las mujeres? What else you have for the women?
Porque, nada más terminar el pequeño, el énfasis que yo hago en eso, lo hago porque cuando una persona se enamora de detalles que tú le das, de que tú la llevas a cenar siempre que se ven, de que tú siempre le llevas un chocolate, de que siempre le llevas rosas, se va a enamorar de eso. Entonces, en el momento en que tú te veas en decadencia, que tú no puedas hacerlo, esa persona, tú vas perdiendo el encanto para esa persona. O sea, ya tú vas transformándote de la persona ideal para ella, la que tú creaste con tu dinero y con tus regalos, a la persona que ya no quiere en su vida, o él no quiere en su vida, que no tiene nada. O sea, que tú le estás vendiendo a una persona que tú no eres. Es lo que va a pensar y el encanto se perdería ahí mismo. Por eso el consejo que le daría a una mujer o a un hombre es que no traten de ganarse a una persona ni con dinero ni con regalos. Sí es necesario hacerlo, que tú un día tengas un detalle bonito con esa persona porque tú la quieres en tu vida, tú la quieres agradar de una manera u otra, pero no siempre, no que sea algo de que necesariamente para que la relación vaya bien, porque entonces no se enamorarían de ella, sino de lo que le dan.
Y eso es por el principio. Por el principio.
Para el principio y para todo, porque si las personas se enamoran.
Momento. So Michelle just said basically, do not come down here leading with your wallet or with gifts, because
Goodbye,
basically,
love. Yes.
right, Carlos? Because basically, if she's saying that, you'll basically end up with something that you don't want.
Correct.
So basically, you end up with something that you don't want leading in that way. ¿Y por qué, Michelle? Why?
¿Por qué?
¿Cómo sigue?
Porque, pues bien, porque esa persona se acostumbra a que tú tienes, o sea, a que, por ejemplo, si tú todos los días te acostumbras cuando conoces una chica o un chico a despertarlo con un desayuno, hay un día en el que tú tienes tanto afán o quizás estás tan mal que no vas a tener o el tiempo o el dinero para despertarlo con ese desayuno. Entonces esa persona ese día se va a sentir mal y va perdiendo el cariño que siente por ti porque ella tiene una costumbre. Entonces, si tú enamoras a una persona con dinero y con lujos y con detalles, no vas a tener esa misma persona siempre, tú sabes. Ahora, en el momento de que tú no tengas dinero, de que tú no puedas, que te está yendo mal en el trabajo, o que tú no puedes cobrar, o que te vas a pagar más tarde, ya esa persona tiene una costumbre tan grande al dinero y a todo, de que no, de que ya cuando tú no le hagas eso, tú vas perdiendo el encanto para ella o para él.
Gold. She's spitting gold, bro. She's spitting gold.
First, Michelle y Rose, gracias, porque eso charla que nosotros, this conversation that we have tonight, we can't get anywhere else. And if you guys are watching right now live, just por favor, please just drop a gracias in the comments.
Yeah.
Because honestly, they don't have to be sharing this on the internet or YouTube. They don't have to be telling you to put your seatbelt on when you're traveling abroad with this one mindset of what you're looking for. And like I said earlier in the live, I mentioned that, normally this isn't what Chapapa TV is about, but I like to branch off and have conversations every now and then and just open people to different possibilities, different scenarios here in the Dominican Republic or any other country that I'm in, doing content, living abroad. Entonces, Michelle, eso fue muy bueno de tu parte. And I want to give you guys the chance to, I want to open up this conversation right now. Any questions you may have or any comments about what Rose said or about what Michelle said. Porque Michelle said leading with the last thing she said, leading with your wallet and your the intentions of giving gifts. What happens with the day you lose your wallet? ¿Qué pasa el día tú no tienes dinero? Tú no tienes regalos.
Se acaba todo.
She said everything ends there. The person that you got by giving gifts y regalos de todo, they leave the same when it's gone. ¿Qué tú dices, Rose?
Estoy totalmente de acuerdo.
You agree. Perfect. Anything else you want to add on that? ¿Qué tú tienes que como agregar a eso?
Realmente quería decir, porque todo depende de lo que esa persona, ese hombre o esa mujer quiera venir a buscar, porque este es un país que lo tiene todo. Pero si tú realmente andas buscando algo serio, influye mucho dónde tú lo buscas.
Uf, espera ahí, por favor.
Sí.
You said, take this one because I had a drink. Take this one.
She say that whatever you guys are looking for, it really depends where you're looking for.
And before that one,
I missed that part.
donde ella dice que like she basically agrees.
¿Cuál fue la parte que tú dijiste antes de?
Yo dije que todo va a depender de lo que tú buscas porque este país lo tiene todo.
Everything is going to depend on what you're looking for because this country has a little bit of everything.
Perfect. Now she mentioned a particular word, Rose. Tú dices una palabra. Tú dices dónde tú buscas. You said where you look. Can you elaborate a little bit more on that, please? ¿Puedes explicarme un poco más?
Bueno, I'm gonna give you an example.
Okay.
The most of the tourists that come here is always on Punta Cana or Puerto Plata, right?
Sí.
Sí.
Si en Puerto Plata es tal vez, yo diría que tal vez un 5% de probabilidad de que tú encuentres una mujer buena.
Okay. While Lo's taking a sip, because she this is where she getting a little bit serious. Ella está hablando en serio. And this is where we have to look ourselves in the mirror. I don't care how late you look at yourself in the mirror. You can look at yourself in the mirror in the terminal while you're waiting for your flight to come to the Dominican Republic in the bathroom. Look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself why you're coming out here. She said the majority of the men that come here only go to two places. With the P's, pushing that P, chasing that P. Punta Cana, Punta Plata. She said if it's your intentions to find somebody serious, you have a less than 5% chance of finding it in Puerto Plata.
That's right.
Porque la vida turística en Puerto Plata para esas mujeres es más búsqueda. Yo no sé si yo le estoy arruinando el negocio, pero esta es la realidad.
No, está bien.
Tú quieres diversión, tú quieres aventura, tú quieres una noche rica, tú quieres pasar lo bueno. Bueno, pues esas mujeres sobran en Puerto Plata. Tú tienes una para ahora, una para la noche, otra para mañana, diferente. Y si te gustó mucho una, pues la tienes hasta que tú te vayas.
Okay, perfect. So she's saying basically what you would find out there, right, Los? And Los, I want your opinion on this. What you would find out there is adventures, the 1 hour, 2 hour, 2 day stay adventures, nothing serious, things where like you're satisfying your adrenaline for the moment, but for something serious, it's impossible. Don't try to force it.
It's not impossible, but it's hard. It's like finding a needle in a pack of what's the thing?
Find a needle haystack. I'm gonna say it's
Yeah.
more difficult than that. Más difícil.
Even that.
Más difícil. You're gonna spray perfume on shit and you're gonna tell me to smell it. That's how difficult it is. That's a los. I respect what Rose said. Do you think it's just? I think it's something we have to pay attention to more outside of Puerto Plata, wherever you are. ¿Qué tú dices, Rose? Como eso parte tú dices como tú no, o sea, cuidar allí por lo que tú encuentras.
I do agree that the percentage of you not able to of you not able to find a right person in Puerto Plata, the percentage is very low. Very low. But same situation goes everywhere you go. Of course, the percentage changes because it really depends on what you're looking for. That's why I keep telling expats here when they require my tours and stuff, they ask me, yo, where can I go and get a decent woman and stuff like that. There are places for that, just like there are places for you to have a good time. There are places where you go fishing, where you go fishing and you will be able to catch something nice, something decent, something with a job, something with, education. There are places for that.
I want to add something.
Okay, go ahead.
It's like an advice. Si tú quieres algo bueno, if you want something good, if you want to find someone that represents you, that stay with you, you need time for that. No es como que tú vas a ir a un bar o a una playa o vas a andar en la calle y te la vas a encontrar.
So Rose says her advice, a piece of advice. Y Michelle, yo quiero que tú dame un poco más de lo que está diciendo. Rose says her advice is to take your time. Take your time, know what you're looking for, figure out what you're looking for, feel it out. ¿Y qué más, Rose?
Que no es como que tú vas a ir a un lugar y la vas a encontrar el primer día.
Right. She's saying you won't go somewhere for the first time. Like it's very, very hard to say you're gonna go to the bar, go to the beach, and find the best person of your life. And it won't happen the first day while you're looking.
You need time. You need to go more time to those places or something like that.
Get to know that person better, yes.
Okay, Michelle, despierta. I see you. Dime, ¿qué más? What else can you add on to what Rose said?
¿Cómo fue?
¿Qué tú puedes agregar a lo que Rose está diciendo?
Respecto de dónde tú estás buscando y qué estás haciendo con tu tiempo, como, because, y Rose y Michelle, yo quiero que tú dime algo. Aquí, what we call the long game on some of these channels, we've mentioned it on Taylor's channel. You may have heard it on Love Crossing Borders. Basically, the long game. The long game is, para explicar en español, es como, básicamente una persona, hombre o mujer, man or woman, que estás fijando que pretendes para dar las cosas buscas por un tiempo. Para ese momento, so it's like, look at this hand, but, don't pay attention to what this hand doing. Como mira eso mano, pero no presta atención a la otra mano que está haciendo. Eso es como un juego de tiempo.
Bueno, yo podría decir que sí, donde buscas es importante, pero no podría compartir la opinión de que solamente, si tú, por ejemplo, no necesariamente si tú vas a Sosúa, tú vas a encontrar solamente mujeres que te sirvan para divertirte. O sea, eso va a depender del tipo de mujer que sea, dónde y cómo se críe. sea, porque si una mujer se cría con bajos recursos, no es una excusa.
So Michelle's also adding that it depends, and I need you guys to pay attention to this part because the Dominican Republic is an island, but it's huge. It depends where that person grew up. Not only how, but where. Donde ellos se crecieron. ¿Y qué más?
Porque si una mujer se cría con bajos recursos, no es una excusa, pero tienden a irse para ese lado. Pero hay gente que viven bien, que tienen su dinero, que crían sus niñas delicadas, crían su niña con educación. Tú sabes que no necesariamente yo podría decir que ellas solamente van a encontrar un tipo de diversión, porque como allá encuentran mujeres para divertirse, la pueden conseguir aquí en Santiago, en Santo Domingo, en Montecristi, en Guayubín, o sea, en todos los lados. Quizás haya más porque como el turismo allá es un poquito más fuerte, tú sabes, ya las mujeres dicen, hasta de los otros lugares, dicen, vámonos para Cursúa, vámonos para Puerto Plata, mujeres que sean o no de allá. Pero no específicamente se busca eso solamente allá, pueden conseguir mujeres serias igual que en todos los otros lugares, tú sabes.
Okay, so long story short, what Michelle's saying, like, yeah, in Puerto Plata is harder, like Rose said, but you go to Santo Domingo, Santiago, Montecristi, you still have to be careful, but your carefulness, your awareness could chill a little bit.
Way much more, not a little bit, a lot more.
You could chill a lot more knowing, like, all right, you got to be careful. Anyways, you got to vet anyways properly. But, you know, you could chill not knowing, like, all right, I'm not in Puerto Plata. I'm in Montecristi. I'm not in Puerto Plata. I'm in Santo Domingo. Perfect. So we're getting ready to wrap up this live. Right now, we just hit the 2-hour mark. To all you guys watching, to all you guys who joined in the middle, I ask that you go back and watch because you tengo las notas. I have all the notes here. I can't see it. I got all the notes here from Estoy Escribiendo. But go back because this video has some jewels. Y mi amigas, vamos a hacer eso ahora en unos minutos. Pero tengo una pregunta. I have one question right here. Él quiere saber dónde está un buen lugar en el país para ir a buscar el amor de tu vida. Where is a good place to go looking for serious potential of the love of your life here? ¿Qué tú recomiendas? Where do you recommend?
Yo te podría decir lo que yo no les recomendaría porque son muchos los lugares donde tú puedes conseguir una mujer buena, pero, por ejemplo, si tú vas a una discoteca, una discoteca o un drink de aquí, por ejemplo, y tú vas hoy, mañana y pasado mañana, y tú en esos 3 días tú ves a la misma chica todos los días, tú no puedes pretender que tú vas a sacar algo bueno de esa mujer que tú has visto los 3 días en una discoteca metida.
So Michelle says it depends where you're going to look, but a solid example she gives, like if you go to the disco and you meet a girl there and she's with you for the 3 days since you met at the disco, that's something that you can't take serious. She can't pinpoint a solid location here in the country where to look. It depends where you're looking, but it's always be careful. Same for you, ladies. It's always be careful. Take your time. What you point. Build this person out. You know, where it's a chess match, right?
In my personal opinion.
Ojo, con eso no estoy diciendo que a las discotecas y a los greens no van mujeres serias. Porque sí van mujeres serias, pero no todos los días.
Nosotros explicamos.
No todos los fines de semana.
Okay, so she's saying that she's not saying that anybody that goes to the clubs you throw a cross up. Nah, she's not saying that. She's saying, like, you know, there's some serious women who go there on the weekends to relax, enjoy. Pero, Michelle.
Pero,
but, Michelle.
Él no dijo nada.
Yo no dije.
No, sigue.
Pero ahora, tú ves, aquí hay muchos establecimientos donde tú puedes conseguir una mujer buena. Están las colinas, tanto en Santo Domingo, en Santiago, en todas las partes. En una playa, puedes conseguir una mujer buena.
En una playa, ¿cuál playa? Give me some places. Give the people some
Ellos
places.
quieren saber lugares en específico, lugares donde ellos puedan ir.
Specific places.
Es que decirle un lugar así específico estaría como...
It's impossible to like
Estaría
say,
muy difícil decir un
No
lugar
en
específico.
discoteca, pero
¿Ah?
en bares, bares decentes. You remember Moji Bar?
Yeah.
that would be a nice place.
Okay,
Yeah.
Mohi Bar. If you guys want to know about Mohi Bar, that's in Santiago. I'm not gonna take you. But this man right here, Los his tour services in Santiago, he will take you wherever you need to go. Make sure you guys book him. Like I said, I'm using Los to go throughout the whole country of the Dominican Republic, and I got some fire videos to get up as soon as I get down to editing them, courtesy of Los Adventure Time and his tour services. But he will take you to Mohi Bar. Okay, Michelle. So Michelle no tiene un lugar fijo. Michelle doesn't have an actual name of a place. She said, maybe like a beach or a mall or even their work setting. Some jewels.
In my personal opinion, if you want to find the right person, or if you want to know where to look for the right person, in my personal opinion, make friends. Come here, make friends, hang out with the locals, go places with the locals, and that way you will be able to meet people, regular people, regular working people everywhere. You will be able to meet them, and that is going to give you the chance for you to get to know somebody. That's my personal advice.
And Los, man, I'm telling you, if it wasn't for Los, I wouldn't know a lot of people, not only in Santiago, but throughout various parts of the country. So if it wasn't for Los, I wouldn't know Rose. I wouldn't know Michelle. I wouldn't know Stephanie. I wouldn't know Yasmin. You guys, I have the first interview I have with Yasmin on my channel. You guys can go back and watch it. If it wasn't for Los, I would know a lot of people. So like you said, everybody got to know somebody that knows somebody.
Correct.
And aquí en República Dominicana, eso frase is doble. This phrase works 2 times out here. Great live we did tonight. To wrap it up, last piece of advice, Michelle, Rose, Los. Para terminar eso, el última pieza de consejo que tú tienes. Well, first, we didn't get Rose's places on donde una persona puede ir a buscar una persona en serio. Where can somebody go look, man or woman, for somebody serious? Por amor de su vida. ¿Dónde tú recomiendas?
Puedo generalizar, porque es que por nombre.
Yes. She wanna.
You can
Go.
generalize.
Yo recomendaría bares, pero no bares
Disculpen.
mucho, sino bares tranquilos, bares en el que tú puedas ir a conversar. Ahí es más fácil tú encontrar una mujer, esto es más para los hombres, una mujer tranquila, trabajadora, en su casa, que salió a beber trago con una amiga o con su hermana o su mejor amiga.
Okay, so un momento. Rose is saying go to bars, but like chill bars, no bars where the music like do.
Yeah.
To like and the nipples are like. She's saying like chill places, chill bars where maybe somebody getting off of work will go with their sister, with their cousin, with their co-workers. You can see the uniform they have on. Maybe they're dressed nice, not provocative, but nice. Sensible is what we call it. Hay lugares así en Santiago.
Claro.
Sí.
Claro.
Tú estás harto de esos lugares, Free. Deja tu coro.
Yo estoy harto.
Claro.
Yo fuiste.
Claro.
Where did I go?
A todos los lados.
You know what? Los and Rose, vamos a salir un fin de semana. We're going to get like good places here. But you know what? Soy un hombre de la casa. Yo casi no sabía. I'm a homebody. I almost don't go out. So maybe they're right.
Wait. Sorry. Si tú, por ejemplo, if you go there and you saw a girl, va a influir que ella te haga caso dependiendo con quien tú andes.
Explain, por favor.
Dile, Jan.
She's saying that depending on who you're hanging out with is going to influence if that girl is going to be attracted to you, because here it's all about, you know,
the image,
who you hang out with, you know.
Okay.
And that's very important.
Si tú andas con una about first impression, I'm talking about first impression. If you're going out with a friend and you know it's your friend and you like a girl, ella no va a entender que tú andas con una amiga.
Correcto.
Los, I understand. I want Los to break that down.
What she's saying, if let's say, for example, the four of us go out on a you know, just to hang out as a friend, right? If you see a girl that you might like, there is no way that she's gonna know that the two of these ladies are your friends, just your friends. So your first impression, you know, it really counts a lot in that specific scenario.
Okay, so un ejemplo, Michelle Rose, si yo salí con ustedes dos, what can I do if I go with the both of you? What can I do to show that you guys are just friends and that I'm looking?
Él dice que si él, por ejemplo, sale con ustedes dos, ¿cómo él puede demostrarle a alguien que esté por ahí, una chica o lo que sea, de que ustedes solamente son amigas de él? ¿Qué él puede hacer para demostrarles?
Cero afecto físico, como sobadera, tocadera. Así.
No touch.
O sea, que él esté, por ejemplo, si en una mesa, nosotros estemos en un lado y tú estés en el otro, porque así ella entiende que tú no andas de pareja de ninguna. Ahora, si quizás tú tienes más amistad con Ronancy y tú te sientas con Ronancy al lado tuyo y quizás tú la abrazas porque es tu amiga, porque tú la quieres, ella va a entender a simple vista que Ronancy es tu novia.
Okay.
Aunque tú digas que no, ella puede pensar que quizás tú estás hablando con ella o estás tratando de hablar con ella, o puede hacer quizás alguna broma, o quizás sin que Ronancy lo sepa, tú sabes. Ella no va a entender que Ronancy es tu amiga, sino que es tu pareja, o que es liberal, o que ella no sabe que tú fuiste a hablar con ella por eso, o que, etcétera.
Okay, so some things Michelle said is just make sure you sit apart. Don't make it evident like, you know, this might be a girlfriend, might be somebody you're dating.
Correct.
This is advice if you're going out with a woman, and women if you're going out with a man, looking for another man. Pero muy bien consejo. Listen, it started. I've had these people on for about 2 hours. Ellos están muy cansados. Listen, y'all, I appreciate everybody who watched this live, everybody who tuned in after. Carlos, you know what's crazy? I had about like 10 people join this live just now in like the last 2 minutes. Como 10 personas más entraron eso live. You guys are late, but luckily I'm going to leave this live up for you guys because there's some notes, there's some gems. Muy buen consejo en eso live. Mira, señores, tenemos que hacer eso otra vez. We have to do this again. I'm going to let you guys know when. Appreciate everybody from the super chat. Appreciate everybody who dropped a comment, you know, asked any questions, but listen, vamos a hacer un parte dos. ¿Qué dice ustedes?
Claro que sí.
Vamos a hacer una parte dos, pero un poco más fuerte. Un poco más fuerte, porque hay gente. We're going to do a part two, but a little bit stronger.
Yeah.
Some of you out there, there's some of you that need a slap on the face. On the face with love, like de consejo. Some of you. We're going to do a part two, un poco más fuerte. Before that, we're going to get on Taylor's channel. I'm going to hit up Unk right now. We're going to hit up Unk, and we're going to get to that other topic about polygamy overseas in the Dominican Republic, the 2 to 1s, the 1s to 2s. Unk, if you're watching, let's set up this week. Pero it's been great Sunday night. second to last Sunday, February 2022, Santiago, Dominican Republic. This is Chapapa TV. Listen, make sure you guys go check out Los Adventure Time. Los is going to drop a comment. I'm going to pin it con toda su información, Instagram, email, telephone. Los will pick you up from whatever airport you come to in the country, and he will take you to wherever you want to go in the country. This is his job. He's a tour guide service in the Dominican Republic, speaks English, speaks Spanish, knows people, has connections. Like I said, I use him personally. Russ uses him personally. A lot of people have come down here, can attest for his service. Make sure you guys use Los. Stop hitting me up, asking me to take you to places because I'm not going to take you. Los, él te va a llevar. Pero Chapapa TV does have consultations. I am working with a lawyer in terms of those real estate agencies. You guys can send me an email, realchapaptv@gmail.com for phone consultations, video consultations, anything you need. But anything you need in terms of tour guides, learning about different parts of Santiago rides. Somebody just asked how we get in contact with it. Los is gonna drop a comment with all.
Yeah, I'm actually typing the comment with all my information. So for all of you guys who are interested or might be interested on going around the island for any interpretation services, I also rent vehicles. I have 2 vehicles that I rent. So if you guys are looking for a decent vehicle for rent, feel free to reach me out. Any information, questions, if you're coming here to buy an apartment, to rent a place or whatever, reach me out and I will be able to help you guys out a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and drop down my information on the comment below so you guys can keep in touch with me.
Exactly. Listen, I wanna do a challenge real quick. I'm asking all of my subscribers, que está aquí ahora, all of my subscribers, you know I love you. If it was for you guys, I would not be here right now. Like I said, this topic specifically came from one of my subscribers that hit me up during a consultation and asked me, what can I do? How can I speak on this? So I need a favor for all my subscribers, and this will mean a lot to me, and this will help me produce more content. I need all you guys to go to Los's channel. He's working on the channel right now. There's not a lot, honestly, because he does the tour services, so no tiene mucho tiempo. And he also Ubers, Los's Uber driver. I need you guys to go subscribe to Los's channel. Go subscribe to Los's channel. Let's get Los up to 1,000 subscribers by April. So
hey, my birthday. Tell him my birthday.
By his birthday, 4/20. So let's get Los up to 1,000 subscribers, y'all. Let's help him out. Help him out with the tours, because he set all this up. This is all of this right here. You know, any videos that I got going out through the Dominican Republic, through the big places, the small places, talking to the people, getting advice on topics like this. Whatever you guys got, you guys can hit up Los also. Los may call you in person, meet you in person, or we do a live together. We do a live together on Taylor's channel.
That's right.
You know, we will get Jorge in the building, we'll get Dre in the building. It's perfect. But make sure you guys subscribe to his channel. Let's do that. Let's get Los up to 1,000, because very, very good friend. One of the best people that I've met here in my time living in the Dominican Republic, and Rose also. Y gracias a ti también, Michelle. So make sure you guys subscribe to Los. Go follow us on Instagram, hit him up. He's going to drop his info. I'm going to put in a comment. Like I said, Chapapa TV services are up. Relocation, real estate, consultation on whatever. I had a brother call me today. Shout out to him. And it had nothing to do with relocating or apartments, whatever. Just straight up information on boots on the ground. That's what we are for you guys, boots on the ground. Los, Rose, I was going to ask Michelle, any closing messages you want to ask? La última mensaje por la gente que tú quieres decir.
Que vengan a disfrutar, a conocer, a buscar. Aquí hay de todo un poco. Y que no se confíen mucho con todo. Puede ser hasta para hacer una amistad, que no se confíen. Que vean bien con quién están tratando, porque así como lo pueden engañar a nivel de amor, lo pueden engañar a nivel de una amistad.
Okay. I want to take my time to help me out, Los, to translate what she said. She said, come down here, right?
Correct.
Enjoy, disfruta, take your time, take it all in, but be careful. Be careful.
Not only with the women or the guys, but with the friends as well.
I'm excited. It's with the friendships that you have. Because like you could be cheated or lied to or taken advantage of in a relationship. It can happen in friendship.
Correct.
This is Rose, living in born and raised Dominican Republic, giving her advice to any of you guys who need to hear that. So just be aware, not to spoil the experience. Because she said, listen, come down here, have fun, enjoy. Because this is the place where you can come down here, have fun, enjoy. But Rose is saying, be smarter. Michelle, ¿cuál es el último consejo y el bye bye que tú quieres decir para la gente? Oh, Michelle, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Entonces, going back to what Rose said, enjoy, be safe, be careful. It's not just relationships where you could be led astray. It's friendships.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah.
My advice
Los
for
advice.
everybody is
Ah, no.
she's back.
¿Qué te sale?
My advice for everybody is to not judge everybody by a bad experience that you guys may have. Not every Dominican is the same. You know, take your time when it comes to meeting anybody. It can be a partner, it can be a friend, it can be whatever, but just take your time. You know, not everybody's the same. You have bad people and you have good people everywhere in the world. So that will be my advice for you guys.
Yeah.
Ya heard him. Michelle, ¿cuál es el último consejo y bye bye que tú tienes por la gente? Un consejo muy en serio y que te cuidan y dice que mira, disfrutes, pero
Bueno, ya Nancy le dio uno, no voy a repetir lo mismo que dio Nancy. Mi consejo sería, no trates de impresionar a nadie, ya seas hombre o mujer, con lo que tienes hoy, porque tú no sabes el día de mañana.
she says the main advice she has is don't try to impress anybody, man or woman, with what you have.
Sigue.
El día de hoy, porque tú no sabes del mañana, porque tú hoy puedes estar en una posición muy buena, pero mañana quizás tú tengas un quiebre en tu empresa, en tu negocio, entonces ya no, como yo dije ahorita, ya no va a existir lo mismo, ya no va a ser lo mismo, ya la relación va a cambiar y puede terminar.
Exactly, because she says what you have today may not be tomorrow, and would that person still be here? Mira, I'm constantly on the stage. Yo, yeah, who is that? What was that song? It was like, if it wasn't for the money, cars, the jewels, the style, the shoes, all the things I got, I wonder, hey, would you still love me? That's what Michelle is saying. Listen, if it wasn't for what you have, what you're gonna live with, would that person still be there tomorrow?
Right.
Mira, you guys stay behind. I'm about to end this live like this.